The law of emptiness, it means everything is in flux. All matter is constantly in flux. The immaterial is in flux, the material is in flux, but everything's constantly in flux. There is never any constant. A river delineates this quite nicely. The river is always flowing, it's always moving. Maybe at a few points in time, it's in a very similar state, but nevertheless, it's never at the exact same state. It's always changing. And this is applicable to all aspects of nature. So to rivers, to a business organization that's constantly changing, constantly adapting to the global economy, microeconomies, to the car I'm sitting in filming this video, the software is always updating. And this is why, if possible, I'm always, for one, operating on the margin, because at the margin is where you get parabolic growth. It's always at the margin. Like when a stock consolidates, and then it starts to break out to new high territory. Look at Facebook's chart. It's just like it's like a damn up. It's like that. Just goes up, diagonal to the right, to the upper right, just pure money. It's like, it's trading at an all-time high, so you better sell. It's trading at an all-time high. Well, it keeps trading at an all-time high because parabolic gains occur at the margin. Now, the stock market's different. Bitcoin, on the other hand, that's going parabolic, right? But that's a decentralized currency, which gets me into the concepts of bottom-up economics and top-down economics. So bottom-up economics is basically where parabolic activity can occur. Bitcoin's an example of this. Completely unregulated markets with order, not Somalia, in other words, where there's like an order. For instance, if you just take the U.S. economy and you would remove, a lot of red tape above it, there would be enormous economic growth, almost within a few days, probably, or a few months. But the problem is when you do that, there's reasons why there are regulations in place for the public safety, at the very least. And also, it's like financial statements could be materially misstated if there weren't audits and various forms of regulation. So, thank you. My aunt gave me a happy birthday wish. That was nice of her. Cool. Anyway, but I was talking about law of emptiness. Oh, and then so I was going to say top down. That's where you have regulations, and it just does not lead to parabolic activity because there's a ceiling, and the ceiling clips markets' ability to go parabolic. But as you can see, Bitcoin is a good example of a decentralized currency, decentralized bottom-up economics, where you're witnessing parabolic activity. And then this brings me into this new technology revolution we're in. Not the industrial revolution, but it's like a technology revolution with like AI and blockchain and other types of technologies, smartphones, Internet of Things, stuff like that. It's like everything's merging. And the nature of the type of work I do with AI is parabolic work. It will eventually result in parabolic thought processes because I'm operating at the margin and there's consistency, and then there's also high quality. And so that's where this type of new revolution, this technology revolution, is headed. But the problem is the US dollar, that can only value linear growth, top-down economics, linear growth. And so Bitcoin it's another decentralized currency if the government loosens enough regulations to where the economy can kind of go quasi-parabolic. There's going to have to be another way to value it. The US dollar won't be... I guess it could value it. I don't know if it's going to result in like hyperinflation or something like that. Who knows? That's outside the scope of what I'm interested in doing. I don't engage in monetary policy or fiscal policy or any of that. But I think when we progress further along in this new paradigm, this new technological paradigm, technological economic paradigm, we're going to need a new currency. And I'm thinking that's going to be something like Bitcoin. As you can see, money's just flooding in that. And I know it's like, oh, there are ETFs now and you can buy it on markets, but it's not just that. It's there's something more going on. It's a new order. It's a natural order. That's what I like about financial markets so much. They mimic nature. And they're fascinating. It's just interesting stuff to Hey, was it George Soros who wrote that book on alchemy? Interesting. I think he did. He's an alchemist, I take it. Master speculator. Peace.